HighTechLegion.com. This is Skate and Eric, and we're going to take a look at one of the latest Diablotek case releases. This is the Abyss. This is the white version of the case, and when this case was released and when they announced it, the key thing about this was it was supposed to deliver $89.99 gaming performance, gaming features, that sort of thing at a $69.99 price. Now, if we take a quick look at the front of the case here, what we see is the front bays here. There are 4 5¼ inch bays, as well as one optional 3½ inch external bay. These are all mesh covered here, and there is a front 120mm intake fan as well. Now, the front is also a full plastic bezel that is removable, and basically just pulls right off, and exposes the front fan underneath there, which is a LED fan, and there is also a screen filter underneath there. Now, the side of the case features a humongous window. It is not a clear window. There is a bit of a tan tint to it, or whatever grade tint you want to call it. The thumb screws hold on the back, and it does just slide out of place here. Now, the inside front features the 4 5¼ inch bays that are tool-free. The tool-free design that they chose to go with is the little mechanism that pops out. You have to line up the drive, pop this in the little holes that line up with the drive, and then twist it into place. Same thing goes with the 3½ inch hard drives. The mechanism is exactly the same. Line up the holes, line it in there, and then twist it to lock it into place. Now, if we look towards the back here, there is a bottom mount power supply. Underneath here, there are filters for both of these holes. If you expand to another fan at the bottom, we do have the back expansion ports. However, the back expansion ports are the tearaway tabs. They're not replaceable. Now, if we take a look at the back motherboard tray, there is some cable routing holes along the side right here at the bottom. We do have the 120mm rear exhaust fan, CPU, heatsink swap cutout, but there is no vent on the top here, nowhere to expand for any kind of cooling up top. If we take a look at the opposite end, just as a better look at the back of the motherboard tray here. Now, there is next to no room, no lip here for any kind of cable management. They do have some tie-off points in various locations. On the opposite side of the hard drive bay, they do include one extra little lock on the side here, but no more, just that one right there. There is a good amount of room right here for some extra cable, hiding or management right there. But the side panel here does extrude a little bit to offer some cable management. If you can see that. But also they bubble the bottom and the side portion inwards a little bit for some of the thicker cables like motherboard cables and whatnot. Now, the rear of the case, we can see the exhaust fan or motherboard I/O panel. There are 2 holes with grommets here for a little bit of cable management or liquid cooling if you have the smaller pipes there. Expansion ports, bottom mount PSU, and then just the grill on the side there. And then last, we take a look at the top of the case here. Now, for the I/O ports here, we got our 2 USB 3.0, 3.5mm jacks. Now, it looks like there maybe in the design process was a card reader somewhere, but this is unusable, so it's basically just kind of an eyesore sitting on the top there. Power and reset buttons, as well as a LED power and hard drive indicator. And as I explained before, the back is solid up on top here, so there is no room for expansion. Now, as far as accessories go, they included in this little orange zip bag here. What we get is the extra screws, odds ends, the speaker, motherboard screws, that sort of thing, and some extra zip ties for cable wiring. And that is the new Diablotek Abyss White Edition Mid-Tower gaming case.